Hey guys, it's Johnny Crossway. I'm here with Alec from Tessa Development Group. Alex, thanks for coming out.
No problem.
Great to see you, man.
Thanks for the time.
Alec is a licensed architect, big-time real estate developer in Delray and West Palm Beach in that area in Florida. So Alec, what was it like, working with other lenders before us, and how has it been since working with us?
Yeah, a lot of red tape with other lenders. The process is way too long. When the capital flows in, everybody can move on, project gets done quicker. They're using third-party inspections, which often takes a lot of time. They come out, look, these guys are retired, they don't know what they're doing, what they're looking at. And he's got those cameras, like my father probably still has.
Yeah.
The first digital cameras.
Yeah.
Uses that, and then the last inspection, we did a tile roof, window. So he sent pictures from the previous.
Oh my God.
In his camera, because they're all in his disc. They're sending pictures to the lenders that are 3 weeks old, they're not even current. So the company, like, the tile's not done, the windows aren't, and I'm like, yes, they are. So I had to go send new pictures. And you guys do it right. When the tape is removed, when the money flows back. And that's when people make money.
Yeah. We know how it is because we develop ourselves. And it's always a hassle when if you wait like a week to get paid, to get the money. I have people that I need to pay. They need to work,
Yeah. I love paying people. I love it. When we found you, it was the start of a great relationship because I found out very quickly how to streamline that whole process.
How long have you been working with us? Approximately like a year, 2 years?
Almost 2 years, yeah, a year and a half.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Whatever you guys want.
And then we have another one in Delray, which we had a small equity partner on that, but they decided to go with another company, which I don't like because you guys are so streamlined to work with.
So I think we've done 2 deals so far. Tell us about your typical build, the specs, and what you're looking for and how you do it.
Yeah, they're all ground up construction. We don't really do a lot of renovations. Maybe we will, depending on the market and what sort of pro forma it looks like. But typically they're ground up. I'd say 3,000 to 4,000, maybe 4,500 square feet, single family homes. In very, very desirable South Florida neighborhoods. The one we're doing up on Macy Street went under contract before it was finished.
Yeah.
We give our clients the opportunity to come work with us and select their finishes and put their own personal touches on it, which no other developer can offer. I like to think that we don't build buildings, we build people. Our people build relationships, and it's the relationships that get the buildings done.
Absolutely.
So, that's sort of our motto, sort of how we think about things. And now that we're part of your group and you're part of ours, you're certainly one of those relationships that we cherish.
We appreciate that. Yeah, it's all about relationships. And you and your wife are a team, right? Doesn't she help with the interior design on the builds?
Absolutely, yeah. She puts a lot of touches on, everything, even exterior colors to decorative lighting to kitchen layouts. We're focused on building it fast and building it effectively.
Yeah.
So she kind of picks up the slack and putting all the finishing touches on fabrics and whether we stage it or not, which, ceiling details, stairway layouts. She's super helpful.
That's awesome. That's great teamwork.
Yeah.
There's this one secret for success, the secret of leveraging. People don't use leverage.
Not enough.
I love taking debt, good debt.
Good debt.
They taught me when I was younger, no debt, free and clear, just own the stuff. I'm like, no, I don't want to own it. I want to owe money on it so I can make more money.
Right.
That's what it's all about.
It's good debt. Absolutely.
Yeah.
If specific markets you make money, absolutely.
If you had to, give any advice to someone watching that's a new builder, any tips to be as successful as you?
Yeah, know who you're going to work with, right? For us, it's a lot more streamlined because we're the architect. But if someone were to get started and they didn't have an architect or weren't their architect, certainly develop a team that you can trust and you're confident that. One of the biggest things that can happen is you're over budget and you're beyond your schedule. Those 2 things you want to eliminate immediately. We've never done either. Because up front we really focus on the schedule, we focus on who you're working with. And having guys like you involved is certainly easier as well. But definitely focus on the nitty-gritty before you start. Schedule and cost is very important.
Right.
You got to learn to regulate those.
Yeah, and you want to be in and out as quickly as possible.
Yeah, and you want to, we don't do anything cheap. We do it on the high-end luxury, side of things. So, your customers see that, buyers and clients see that.
Thanks for taking the time to come out. That's what I appreciate it. You guys have the best other buildings.
100%.
It's been a pleasure working with you. Good for you.